This video will be providing a quick summary of the UK's 2023 budget. For more content like this, make sure to like and subscribe. Chancellor Jeremy Hunt revealed the budget in the House of Commons on the 15th of March 2023. The budget mainly focused on trying to help get people who had left their jobs back into work, as well as trying to help increase business investment. In this part of the budget, Hunt firstly announced the abolishment of the cap on the amount of pension savings workers can gain over their lifetime before having to pay extra tax. Next, he also announced that the tax-free yearly allowances for pensions to increase from £40,000 to £60,000. This had been frozen for the past 9 years. As well as this, fuel duty has been frozen. This means that the 5p cut on fuel duty has been extended for another year. Next, there has been an increase in taxes for alcohol, this being due to the rise of inflation which will take place from August, but there have been new reliefs introduced for beer, cider and wine that are sold in pubs. And also the taxes for tobacco are also being increased by 2% above inflation, and the same also goes for hand-rolling tobacco, which is also being increased by 6% above inflation. In this part of the budget, the Chancellor introduced a 3-month extension on the government subsidies limiting typical households' energy bills to £2,500. As well as this, the Chancellor announced the commitment of investing £20 billion into low-carbon energy projects over the next 2 decades, mainly focusing on carbon capture and storage. Next, when it comes to investing in nuclear energy, it was announced that for investment purposes, investing in nuclear energy would be classed as environmentally sustainable. This came with a promise of more public funding. Lastly, £63 million would be spent on helping leisure centres cope with increasing swimming pool heating costs, as well as providing them with investment to become more energy efficient. The Chancellor announced that working parents who have children aged between 1 and 2 can soon access 30 hours of free childcare. It was also announced that those who are becoming childminders will be receiving £600 incentive payments. As well as this, rules are to become more relaxed in England to allow childminders to be able to take care of more children. As well as this, a new voluntary employment scheme for disabled people was announced for people in England and Wales, and it is called Universal Support. In addition, it was announced there will be tougher requirements and increased support for people to look for work for those who are on Universal's credit and are lead childcarer. Moreover, it was announced that £63 million will also be going towards programs to help persuade retirees over 50 back to work. Finally, it was also said there will be a relaxation on immigration rules for certain jobs in the construction sector, in order to help deal with labor shortages. It has been predicted by the Office for Budget Responsibility that in 2023 the UK will be avoiding a recession, but the economic size of the UK economy will be decreasing by 0.2%. However, the growth rate of the economy for 2024 is predicted to be 1.8%, and then in 2025 it is expected to be 2.5%. The UK inflation rate is predicted to decrease by 2.9% by the end of 2023. Finally, a forecast shows that there will be an increase in the underlying debt from 92.4% in 2023 to 93.7% in 2024. Next, in this part of the budget, Hunt announced that corporation tax is set to be increased from 19% to 25%. As well as this, it has been announced that companies, however, will be able to deduct investment in new machinery and technology to help lower their taxable profits. As well as this, tax breaks will be introduced, as well as other benefits for 12 new investment zones all over the UK. Each zone will receive a funding of £80 million over the next 5 years. And lastly, there will be a reduce in paperwork for international traders, and they will also be given a longer deadline to submit their customs forms under streamlined rules. Hunt also announced an increase in defense spending by £11 billion over the next 5 years. As well as this, there will be prison sentences given to those who market tax avoidance schemes. Moreover, £200 million will be given to local councils in England in order to help repair potholes. Lastly, £900 million will be spent on the new supercomputer facility in order to help the UK's AI industry. For more content like this, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comment section of what you think of the UK's 2023 budget.